If you make this one shift, I guarantee that you will start making more money very quickly. And it's not always this easy concept to wrap your mind around. And one of the things that I teach inside my body of work is when we're reprogramming our beliefs, we also have to recalibrate our nervous system, recalibrate our energy body to match the frequency of those new beliefs. So that's why for a lot of people, they try to do affirmations and just regurgitate these affirmations, but nothing really changes. And that's because they're not taking a look at the whole picture. When you understand quantum physics and universal law, you understand that our energy field is what is attracting everything into our reality. And that's what's creating our physical reality, our personal physical reality. So if you're trying to attract more money, for example, your energetic field has to be a frequency match of more money. So I want to talk to you about the one shift you have to make. And if you do, you will start to attract more money. And the shift that you have to make is you have to stop outsourcing your power to money. The thing that people have a hard time wrapping their mind around this concept, and I also had a really hard time making this shift, is that we are so conditioned to place so much of our power into money. Money has been placed on a pedestal when it comes to the way our society is set up, the way everything is structured, and it also has this direct correlation to our survival. So, as human beings, our primal instinct is to survive, and when that's directly correlated with money, it's really, really challenging to make the energetic shift of attracting more money and separating it from this idea that money is our one source of survival. You have to retrain your subconscious, your nervous system, and your energy body to match the new idea that money actually isn't, it doesn't have to be correlated to your survival. And that doesn't mean you're not going to continue using money to buy your food, to pay for your home, to use protection on yourself, but it's the energetic connection between the two. So, like I said, this can be a hard concept to really wrap your mind around because it's so ingrained in us to show up around money as this thing that is directly correlated to our survival. So you have to sever that connection. You have to rewire that connection. And part of this process is really taking back your outsourced power, right? Your outsourced need to survive. You have to separate that from money. You have to take back your power and recognize that you are a powerful being, that you have literally everything that you need to survive in this physical realm. And money is only one form of abundance. And your paycheck, your 9 to 5 job, or your business, or whatever stream of income that you have, that's only one way for money to flow in. That doesn't mean that money can't flow in through other miracles, through other people, through unexpected ways. But for a majority of people, they're not even open to that. They don't even realize that they're blocking money and abundance from trying to enter into their field and support them, when it's always trying to do that, but they're just blocking it. So we really have to get good at taking back our power as individuals. We have to recognize that we are constantly being supported, and that money is only one form of abundance. Like I said in the beginning, we have this conditional belief that money is almost like this end all be all form of abundance. If you don't have money, then you don't have abundance. And you may not say that in your mind, but deep down, that's what you're calibrated to. That's what you subconsciously carry, and how you energetically show up is that money is the only way to deliver not only your survival needs, but your desires and the things that are meant for you in your life. We can't be putting all of our, it's like you're putting all of your eggs in one basket and you're thinking that money is the only way to deliver that. You're putting money on a pedestal, and you have this very needy energy towards money. And when you have this needy energy towards money, it creates this relationship with it where money's not going to want to be around needy energy. And needy energy is ultimately driving away money, because it's communicating that you, from a frequency standpoint, you lack the money, and that's why you're chasing after it instead of being the same frequency as money, and money just flowing into you because you're an energetic match for it, versus needing to chase it all of the time, which is what the 9 to 5 structure, the corporate life, that teaches us how to do that. It teaches our subconscious that the only way to receive and get money is by putting in a lot of effort, putting in a lot of hours, putting in a lot of work, having to chase to get a paycheck. Whereas we're so powerful, we do not need to chase anything. Our only job is to tune in to where our higher self or God, our intuition, is guiding and leading us to take action. When you get really good at hearing those messages, feeling your intuition guide you to take action to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, you naturally become an energetic match for all of the forms of abundance that are working to come into your field. But when we get into this state of reality where we're so disconnected from ourselves, we're living a very inauthentic life, we're doing a job that we're truly not meant to be doing, but because we have the conditional belief that we have to do it in order to survive, all of these things stacked on together are really disconnecting you and blocking the forms of abundance that are meant for you, that are working really, really hard to get to you, because we are natural abundant beings. It's in our nature to attract everything that we need. We just don't know how to receive it because we're blocking it energetically. And this is something that I dive deeper into in my 6-week program, where I teach you how to use your day-to-day to start shifting the things that you are attracting, to start opening your field to being open to receiving more of what you actually desire but you're currently blocking. You start to learn how to do that in this program. You start to understand how your subconscious is playing a role in all of this, and how your nervous system is responding to your subconscious, and how those two things together are creating your energy field, which is the thing responsible for your manifestations. So if that is something you are wanting to dive deeper into, then I will be sure to link below the program. I have a coupon code in the description below for you. And I promise you, once you start doing it, once you start applying the work that I teach you, your reality will begin to shift very, very quickly, because it doesn't take much to start expanding your field through these micro shifts that you're making in your nervous system, in your subconscious. It really, yes, over time, things will drastically shift, but it really does not take a long time to start attracting the things that you desire and that are meant for you and more forms of abundance, because your field is going to naturally expand. Your field is going to naturally start to open when you start applying these principles. So I'll be sure to link that below. And I also have a freebie that really introduces you into this. If you are wanting to check that out, it is a free training and it will also be super life changing. You can use it to apply with any subconscious belief that you're wanting to rewire. I walk you through a step-by-step process where you're not only identifying the subconscious belief, which can be really challenging sometimes, and then it walks you through how to release that out of your body and recalibrate your nervous system. So you're rewiring the entire machine, and then all that has to happen after that is you hold that new frequency, so more abundance starts flowing in. So I'll be sure to link that below, and you can check out all my other offers below. If this video was helpful, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the other videos. If you are wanting to learn more about healing your energy, rewiring your subconscious, and recalibrating your nervous system.